welcome to the Never Wrong
Never Wrong
Podcast.
Podcast. We are back with a fast food tier list. Because what Pollo Loco, like Breaking Bad. Y'all ever eaten that?
I ain't never heard of it.
Never had. Fast food tier list.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's good.
It's good.
Yes.
You been there?
Yes. It's really good.
I mean, it's a chicken place. It's got to be good. I love chicken, dude. It's the best place.
Usually pretty banger.
Chicken is the most banging thing you can get.
I'm gonna work down the
Never
list.
had.
Oh wait. I think we know what goes in Burger King tier. Yeah. That's pretty self-explanatory. I like the funny songs. It's one of my most listened to Spotify artists.
Dude, they got some banging tracks, dude.
Marinara mozzarella. Marinara mozzarella got me popping off every time.
Real crispy fella, dude. You can't.
Oh, every day. But food itself, horrendous. Actually, I like to mention this all the time. When Moist Critical tried to feed his own dog Burger King, the dog rejected it. It is not good enough for dogs to eat. And those shits eat anything. Anything. So,
That's pretty funny.
have either of y'all eaten an A&W? I know the root beers.
Let's just put it in trash, just because A&W is worse than Mug.
Not Mug.
It's not Mug, so we got to put it in trash. I've never eaten an A&W.
A&W is like, okay. A&W, low-key gas.
No, Mug.
We'll balance it out between the Mug and Carson's opinion and say smoking that mid-pack.
Arby's? I honestly like Arby's. I like Arby's.
I like Arby's.
I love.
I've seen some upsetting imagery of Arby's.
Dude, why do people hate it? Carson, what do you feel about Arby's?
I like Arby's a lot.
I'd say it goes solid. I might even go Big Smoke. It might even go Big Smoke.
I can down some sliders, and I could eat those curly fries all day.
Dude, there's chicken. They got everything. They have the meats, dude. They have the meats.
On God, have the meats. Genuinely, that crap.
They have my meat, bro, in their mouth.
Yeah, for sure.
Never eaten it Baja Fresh. Never even heard of it. But it's Mexican food, and I love Mexican food.
Baja?
So
the word Baja,
that sounds good.
Sounds good. I don't know what I've never seen this in my life.
Never heard this. Bojangles? I've had Bojangles once, and that was when I was in North Carolina when we were driving through it, and it was pretty gas. It was just like Popeyes.
To my knowledge, is very Western. I think that is a very Western chain. I'd
say solid. I say it's solid.
That goes with Pollo Loco. Good chicken. It's good chicken.
Good chicken. I've had it. Yep. Boston Market. It's pretty good. I've had it.
I'm gonna go with you on that one. Have y'all been to Raising Cane's? This is very Louisianan. I've eaten Cane's.
I've never had Raising Cane's before. I've never had or even heard of it.
Raising Cane's is literally like God tier.
It is good. Like I know we've got this whole solid chicken, but Cane's has a reputation. It's good.
I would say Big Smoke. Raising Cane's is definitely in Big Smoke tier.
Yeah. It's good chicken. I eat there every time I go on a summer trip to a camp in a mall, and it's good stuff. I'd say it's better than Chick-fil-A, which we're about to get to that. Carl's Jr. equals Hardee's.
Carl's Jr. Yeah, for me it equals Hardee's, but I haven't had Hardee's since I was like 6.
They have good
because they don't have any in where I am located.
I've only ever eaten there like I've eaten at Jack in the Box, which is just breakfast.
I've only had like a burger from there, and I don't remember how it was. I remember it's probably like Wendy's or Sonic.
Yeah.
Is the Mississippi chain Jack's on the list?
No.
The Jack in the Box knockoff?
I'll pull up the logos for Jack's and Alabama chain and Jack in the Box next to each other. Rip off. Jack's is just a rip off. Same menu, just a dumb restaurant. Carl's Jr. I'm gonna put in solid. I like their breakfast biscuits. That's all I've ever had from them. I don't think I've ever had their lunch, but it's good.
Checkers? I've never had Checkers except like the freaking fries.
I had their grilled cheese when I was like 8, and it was pretty good. It's just a grilled cheese. It wasn't really.
Just smoking that mid-pack.
Grilled cheese is good to any 8-year-old though.
Yeah, exactly. So like, if it was forgettable enough for me to not remember it at all, other than that I had a grilled cheese, I'm gonna put it in smoking that mid-pack. I've heard the fries are good. I think people.
Yeah, my dad tells me that. There's one across from Wendy's. I've never had it though.
I don't know if
Where I live.
it's mid enough for me to not go there when I had the opportunity to, and it's smoking that.
Can we make an irrelevant tier?
What?
Can we make an irrelevant tier?
Between
It's the never
smoking-
had, pretty much.
Yeah,
Or what?
Between smoking that mid pack and trash, because I feel like that's where this should go.
irrelevant. All right, yeah.
Yep.
Because, like, we don't really know if it's mid, but no one cares because it's what, Checkers?
Yeah.
Who goes to Checkers?
Yeah.
You can just go to anywhere else.
I kind of want to misspell that intentionally because that is bothering me that it's just that T.
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Yeah.
Don't let it bother you.
Okay. Chick-fil-A's I.
I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's
In
awesome.
my mind. Me
personally, I put it in Big Smoke. I love
my eyes
Chick-fil-A.
have been opened by other chicken chains like Popeyes and Church's, which I like quite a bit more than Chick-fil-A.
Mid-filet. Definitely.
Really? Y'all really think it's mid? I love Chick-fil-A.
it's
I mean,
fine.
it's probably because here in Michigan, we have to wait like 2 hours in line to get Chick-fil-A.
He's savoring that.
Yeah.
cheese.
Look,
And that
bro.
crap good
I'm
every
trying to
time.
spend like $50 at a fast food restaurant just so my family can eat.
Chick-fil-A is expensive, and Popeyes isn't as much, and I think Popeyes has better chicken. And also, Chick-fil-A cannot comprehend the idea of spiciness because they are way too white.
That's true.
They are
Yeah,
so white.
they're too white in terms of spice. Yeah,
Like,
you're not even wrong.
I can't get
You're
that.
not wrong in terms of that.
I think I could put it at the top of solid.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Because like, I think it's great in terms of fast food, but chicken usually peak. So,
Oh, Chipotle.
Chipotle,
I love that's Big Smoke for me.
I've had
Big Smoke for me, dude.
experiences because
I
sometimes they can't
love Chipotle.
They can't
Chipotle.
comprehend the idea of melting a cheese quesadilla sometimes for me. So I don't really.
I get a bunch of stuff. I get some beans and some chickens and it's so good. Some
I
rice.
could put it in
Oh.
because I do like when they don't mess up, and I like their chips a lot. I like their chips quite a bit. So,
Chipotle is so good, dude.
what are your thoughts, Carson? Yeah, Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah.
I kind of so I've been once, and I shouldn't really give an opinion on this because the only time I went,
Mhm.
I got a burrito bowl, which was pretty good. But then after, it was in the middle of like a soccer ID camp for college,
Yeah.
and it was like 110 degrees almost. And so
I
I
tell this
literally
story.
like, yeah. So imagine the Chick-fil-A
Mhm.
was cooking in my stomach.
Yeah. That sounds like Chipotle.
And so, yeah, I had leftover Chick-fil-A, not
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Stuff, yeah.
I had leftover Chipotle, and
Uh-huh.
it was like synthetic grass. It was like black rubber pellets, so the ground was like hot.
Oh.
Like you could see waves of heat off of the grass.
Oh.
So I set the tinfoil wrapping down on the grass and just let my like burrito bowl just kind of still be hot.
You let it cook. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put Chipotle in Big Smoke because of Kenny's.
Yes,
comment.
sir. I love
And just like how
Chipotle.
I am about to put Church's in Big Smoke because that is the best chicken. I don't care if either of y'all have had it. It is the greatest.
I've never had, yeah.
Chicken. It's very niche. They don't open that many, but they opened one randomly like last year near where I live, and oh my gosh, when sometimes they'll randomly just be like, we're out of chicken sandwiches, and it's like, how did y'all do that? But and when you actually get the sandwich, Big Smoke. That is some real spice too. They got these jalapeno poppers, and that is real spice. I like that.
You say it's the best chicken, but clearly you've never had Taco Bell naked chicken chalupas.
We'll get to Taco Bell when we get there. I haven't had.
Oh, man.
But that sounds good.
That does sound good.
Cookout.
I've never had cookout before.
It's a limited time.
Never heard of it.
A lot of different options in one plate. You get burgers, mozzarella bites. You got quesadillas, milkshakes.
Smoothie.
Imagine
Yeah,
like
like
a
milkshake.
Sonic. A Sonic with more effort, kinda, is what I see.
Yeah, okay, so Cookout, before inflation hit, Cookout used to be like,
The best value.
could feed your entire family for less than $30.
Yeah. Better value than maybe even Taco Bell. Maybe.
No, yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah. I'd put it in like top of solid because the food itself is pretty good, but it's that value that really fucks it up.
Cookout sauce is also good.
It's like Chick-fil-A sauce in my mind.
Culver's. I've had Culver's once. I've had it once. I barely remember it. I'd say put it in irrelevant. I didn't really care for it. I was like, it wasn't like, oh, we got to go again. No,
Irrelevant.
I don't really care.
I think
I've had it
irrelevant
once.
is fair because we can't say we've never had something when we have, but it's irrelevant. No one cares. If y'all, I know Del Taco's a
I know about it. I've never had Del Taco before.
I mean, like,
avocado.
you can't really go that wrong with tacos. I'd say, like, either top of mid or, like,
Have you had it?
low solid. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say bottom of. Actually, I'll say bottom of solid because I've heard it's pretty good. Denny's. I know it's like people joke about Denny's. I've never had it personally.
I've had it like once or twice, and it was like we went down. It was in the middle of a road trip.
Was it pretty good?
It's all right.
It was alright. Okay. I'm gonna put it in top of smoking that mid pack. It sounds alright. It's always looked alright.
I've never had. All right. So next we have Domino's. I've never had Domino's. This is all yours. This is all yours, guys.
I love Domino's. It's my favorite local pizza currently. That crap is.
If you like cardboard, sure.
What?
Mine is.
I love munching on cardboard.
You don't like Domino's?
Well, there was one time I had it, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, bro, the cheese was cold as freak.
Uh-huh.
It, like, was undercooked. It was, like, doughy cheese.
Oh. Gross. How often have you had Domino's? How many times?
More. I mean, I don't know how many times exactly, but more than like 5 times.
I have it every couple of weeks, and it sounds like it varies. I have it every couple of weeks, and it seems like they've been stepping.
My dad doesn't get it just because they screwed up his order once. So
I'm gonna put it in the top of solid to balance things out here. I really like Domino's, but I have heard inconsistent things, which is kind of how I feel about Taco Bell sometimes. But Taco Bell has been getting better at consistency lately. All
right, DQ. I've only ever had their ice cream because that's all they have at ours.
I've eaten their food like once or twice, and it was always actually a mid pack. It was like real. It tasted like I was eating more stale from Sonic.
Ours here is only ice cream, so.
Yeah, I remember that one. It's a much smaller joint than a lot of DQs. Yeah. I had like their burger or something once or twice, and it was very stale tasting, and the bun was like falling apart. It was mid. It was like mid, because the meat was all right, but I just remember thinking, even when I was like little, it was mid. Ice cream's goated, but we're talking food, so. Firehouse subs for me is either
I've never had a Firehouse subs.
Like, in my opinion,
I think that might be.
I'd have to say the goat.
I'd say goat. It's the best subs in my opinion. That's the way they steam that crap is great. I love.
Bro, literally everything I've ever had there has been like, wow, this is my like favorite sandwich yet from this place.
That I have to compare. Like Subway has to be compared to Firehouse for me to look at it evenly. Like. That's what I rank Subway on.
Dude, Subway, yeah, Subway, like it is either good or like below mid. It depends on like
let's jump to Subway here.
Yeah,
I'd say
one thing I don't think, how the heck are people like, how the heck you gonna complain about Subway when you made the sandwich?
Yeah, that's a funny joke, but like their ingredients also kind of suck.
Yeah, their ingredients do kind of suck sometimes. It just. I like Subway. Don't get me wrong. I like Subway, but like it depends. I don't know.
I think it could go at the bottom of solid for me. Like it's
for me. I like Subway.
Like that.
Like I've had the most mid pickles of all time on my Subway sandwich before.
Yeah.
Most mid.
That can ruin a sandwich. Pickles. Yeah, I love pickles, but like mid pickles on a sandwich, yeah, nah.
Their veggies usually just look. If you look at their veggies in all the trays in front of you, look bad. They look bad usually. I just don't feel like their ingredients are kept up to snuff half the time. And that's what holds it back for me. Because sometimes I get some really good like club type sandwiches, and sometimes I don't. So I'm gonna say bottom of solid. Inconsistency. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
That's fine with me.
All right. Five Guys, like, had maybe when I was 5 years old.
I've never had Five Guys before because where I live, it's right next to a Verizon, and it's like, why? Why is it next to a Verizon of all places?
Five Guys in Tennessee is right next to a GameStop because that's my childhood GameStop. Which is an interesting choice because we went to GameStop instead of Five Guys. So I maybe have eaten there years and years ago, but I don't remember a thing about it. Have you had it, Carson?
I've only heard great things about Five Guys, but I've never had it.
Same.
Five Guys?
Yeah, Five Guys.
Oh my gosh, dude. I love Five Guys. I'd say top of solid. Only thing holding it back from being the GOAT is its price.
Okay. Yeah, well,
It's top of Big Smoke. Actually, no.
I'm saying top
Middle
of
of
Big
Big
Smoke.
Smoke.
If it's
Middle of Big Smoke.
yeah, I'll say Big Smoke.
I'd say it's better than Chipotle.
All right, I'll put it better. Chipotle. I feel like Arby's is a bit too high on its horse here. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like Cane's and Five Guys and Chipotle is better than Arby's.
Yeah, I do think Arby's.
I feel like Cookout's better than Arby's.
Cookouts.
In my opinion.
I've never had
But we
it, so
already.
I can't say
But
anything.
I already told y'all I thought Cookout was like Big Smoke, and we already evened it out, so it's fine.
Cookout kind of has. It's a little bit more plain food, but I do like Cookout quite a bit. I like their cheese bites a lot. I'm gonna put it in Big Smoke. I think that's a fair choice. Domino's Pizza I love, but I'm evening it out because you don't like it. So, IHOP that's for me is immediately the GOAT. That is.
I'm going to get a new bootloader folder.
There's no opinions y'all provide.
Yeah, I like IHOP. I haven't had it in forever. I want to go to it, but my dad doesn't want to because one of his friends is like has an exterminating business, and there were rats in an IHOP kitchen. So my dad never wants to go to IHOP ever again.
I've heard quality issues, but for me,
so I'm screwed. I'm screwed in terms of going to IHOP ever again in my life.
Pancakes are my favorite food.
I have to wait.
I've never experienced it. And I don't even see it as fast food because I only eat their breakfast. But
yeah, it's true. Like I don't see IHOP because it's a sit-down restaurant. I don't see it as fast food.
Lately they've been trying to be more fast food with delivery and burgers and stuff. I don't.
Every restaurant does that now.
There, and that's enough for me. I have not eaten it In-N-Out. I've eaten it Whataburger.
Me neither.
You eaten it In-N-Out, Carson?
No.
I've heard great things about it, but none of us have had it. So, Jack in the Box for me is like top of solid. I only ever eat breakfast biscuits there, but they were good breakfast biscuits.
Never had Jack in the Box. It's not up here. It's not up here.
What did you say?
You been in the Jack in the Box in Tennessee, Carson? I think Jack in the Box is up there, Kenny. It's actually more of a northern brand. It's not around.
Yeah, I've been once or twice. I'd say it's pretty good.
It's not around me then.
I'm gonna say right next to Chickies, right behind Chickies. Jersey Mike's for me.
I've heard great things. I've never had Jersey Mike's, but it's a sandwich place, and sandwich places always gets pluses for me, dude. I love sandwiches.
If I had a bad experience at Jimmy John's or Jersey Mike's, now that I think about it, I think it was Jimmy John's that I had. It was a very mid cold sub I tried to order. It was very.
Shouldn't have ordered a cold sub.
Well, I didn't try to. I got one of their presets, and they just made it cold, and I was like, "Why would you do this?"
You could ask to get it toasted.
Hey, Ethan. Levi.
Do any of us think we've had Jersey Mike's?
I've never had Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is literally awesome. It's it's better than Subway.
Okay. You say Big Smoke?
It's another sub place. In my opinion, I'd say it's very bottom. I'd say it's better than Arby's.
Okay.
I'd even say, I'd probably say it's better than Cookout.
Alright. That good?
Yeah.
Jimmy
That's
John's.
bacon.
I've had a mid sub. It's clearly my fault. I've been judged harshly, and I can't be wrong. So I won't. I will back down on that. So what are y'all's thoughts on Jimmy John's? I haven't eaten it enough.
I've never had it, I don't think.
Jimmy John's, the goat.
I'm gonna put it
goat.
next
I love Jimmy
I'm gonna put it
John's.
next to Jersey Mike's and Big Smoke because they're both subs places.
I love Jimmy John's.
All right. Jollibee, never had. I actually do not know what they serve.
Never heard of this. Never heard of this place before in my life.
I saw it in Spain, and I do not know anything about it.
KFC, I'd say
mid-pack.
trash. I don't like KFC at all.
I do not like
Trash.
KFC. That is
Trash. Trash.
I kind of want to put it in mid-pack just because the words are funny, but it is actually trash. I've never
KFC
had a good
is
experience from KFC other than their biscuits because I just like biscuits. So their chicken is always the
it's worse. It's worse Popeyes by far.
Chicken. It is the greasiest, slimiest type chicken. I don't know how they find it. It's not good. And the restaurants themselves are always the dirtiest places. I feel like I've just stepped into an alleyway every time I walk into a KFC. It is messy. Do not like it. Caesar's, little variety.
It's the KFC, honestly.
Yeah.
I have an opinion for KFC.
Okay.
I've had their like Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich. Like that good orange sauce on top. And I've only ever gone through the drive-thru, so I don't know what the inside looks like. That is probably one of the best chicken sandwiches I think I've actually, it's probably the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. Like tied with Raising Cane's.
Wait.
So I'd say
that
even
really
out.
goes against my whole viewpoint here. I've never had their chicken sandwich, but I hate their chicken. So
Yeah, I hate. Yeah. Popeyes is just completely better.
It is so good.
I'm gonna leave it in trash for now because
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I would balance it out, but honestly,
I love chicken, but KFC.
Personally, I'd put it in solid.
I feel like they have too much on their menu other than the chicken sandwich that's actually dog water for it to be less than trash. Like, if it's just the chicken sandwich, do not like.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Little Caesars.
Because I've only had a chicken sandwich, so I don't base my opinion on the restaurant.
Little Caesar.
Pizza with your glass of water, mid-pack.
Smoking the mid-pack, yep.
That is
Gotta say.
Pizza. That is the middest pizza you can get imaginable.
Levi, when you're in Michigan, did you ever have Jets? Jets is so goated.
Jets is the greatest square-looking pizza. That's actually in Tennessee too. I had it more in Tennessee.
Okay.
Very good pizza. I love that stuff. It's not on this list.
The best pizza of all time, in my opinion, is That's a Pizza. It's up north near Traverse City. Oh, holy crap. It's so... Oh, it's the best pizza ever
That sounds like something
made.
Caesar himself would say. Like, that's a pizza. Makes me concerned, but I'll believe you. But if Jets was here, it'd go in Big Smoke. I love Jets.
Jets would go in the goat, dude.
That crap.
Oh my god.
Long John Silver's, in my
Never had it
eyes,
before.
I've
I thought
had
people
it a
always
couple
hated it.
times.
I thought people's always hated this.
It's like Captain D's, and I don't like Captain D's. Fast food fish is just
Bad, yeah.
the worst option than chicken. Like, why would you do that? Why would you ever? I love seafood, but not fast food.
The only like the quote unquote fast food fish that you ever get is like if you were to go to a sit down restaurant and order fish and chips. That's like the closest thing you can get to fast food fish. That's actually good.
Yeah.
I like fish and chips.
Never gonna be good. I'd say it's mid because you can get some good. You can get fries and hush puppies. The meat itself.
Okay, so are we going over the day menu or breakfast menu for McDonald's? Because McDonald's, if it was breakfast menu, Big Smoke
meat is the goat. I love their
breakfast. McDonald's
burritos,
breakfast is goated.
griddles.
Breakfast
so good.
burritos.
Oh, so good.
Breakfast burritos is the best.
I'm a big fan of their pancakes, but also the
What's it?
I'm trying to
breakfast
think of
burritos. Breakfast burritos.
I haven't
egg
had
and
the
cheese
breakfast-
McMuffins, the bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffins.
Yeah, their
Or maybe
bacon, egg, and cheese
the
McGriddles are
ham.
great.
Y'all eat the
never had a
breakfast
McDonald's,
burritos?
'cause I
The
always just
breakfast
have
burritos are the best thing on that
I
menu.
haven't had them,
McMuffins
but I'm
and
sure they're
McMuffins
good. Their
are so
breakfast
good.
always slaps. Even their cheapo pancakes are good. I mean, I like any pancakes.
Yeah,
They're good.
those are goated.
So like breakfast menu's good, and I feel like their day menu holds up enough for me to still balance it out to be like pretty goated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their
Big Mac's
burgers are
good.
fine.
I like a Big Mac every once in a while.
Their fries are great.
Well,
Spicy
I like
I
chicken
mean,
nuggets.
sauce.
low key, sometimes their burgers feel like they came out of a cardboard box.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Sometimes they're pretty stale, but like spicy chicken nuggets when they have them are some of my like favorite fast food items in existence because they taste like.
Now that is fact.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it in GOAT because like they have some of my favorite options.
I'm putting to go.
And then they have breakfast, which is my favorite fast food breakfast.
All around classic.
Moe's
Never heard of Moe's. Never heard of it.
I've
Never even heard of
never
it.
had it. Noodles and Company is mid. I do not like noodles.
Never heard of it.
It's near where you live, Kenny. It's the only place.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's the only place I've ever eaten it. It is they include like cheapo Rice Krispie treats with most of their noodles. They're like cheap. And it is the least sweet Rice Krispie treat I've ever had in my life. Like no marshmallows, which is it's a very surface level thing to judge a restaurant on. But biting into an unsweet Rice Krispie treat was one of the worst experiences.
It's just a rice cake at that point.
Just bad. It was just bad. And their noodles were like flavorless. I probably could have done more to give it more flavor, but I'm biased, so I'm putting it in mid-pack, below Caesars. You know?
Never had Panda Express, but I've heard of it.
Panda Express, I've had inconsistent things with, but usually it's pretty solid. I know I've
Local
eaten
Chinese-
Panda
lo-
Express with Carson.
Local Chinese is so much. It's just superior. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I like Panda Express. I usually feel like I would probably have a better time if I ate sit-down Chinese. But it's pretty good. I'd say top of solid or bottom of Big Smoke.
Chicken. Orange chicken.
Yeah, the orange chicken's good. I'm gonna say top of solid, cause like I can't think of anything that just like pops out to me to be like Big Smoke, but it's solid. It's good. I'd eat it. I'd eat that.
Panera. Gotta go. I gotta go to the goat. Sandwich place.
I also really like Panera when I eat it. Their baked stuff is good. I remember one time I had this thing called a muffy there, which is a combination between a flat muffin and a cookie. That was so good. It was like a fluffy cookie, and it was great. And their clubs I like. I usually get a club sandwich.
Man, sandwich places, dude. Sandwich places.
Okay, I haven't eaten
Hey,
Papa John's
Jones.
in like 13 years.
I haven't eaten it. I haven't eaten it. I haven't eaten pop. All right.
What are
So Levi and I, we're gonna be finishing this. All right.
What?
Wait, what is it?
I gotta go.
Oh, okay. Have you had Papa John's, Carson?
Yeah, it's good. It's
I
like,
haven't had it since
solid.
elementary school,
Solid.
since they served it at
can
lunch.
we do Taco Bell before I
So-
leave?
Yes, we can do Taco Bell before you leave.
The goat.
We know where it goes.
Let's
The goat. The goat.
Taco Bell.
Big
Easily
Mac's just
goated.
the top of
Literally
everything.
the
Top of
S tier
everything.
of S tiers.
Yep.
There's no way.
Give it its own tier. You need to give it
Like,
its own tier.
yeah, you might have to make a purple Taco Bell tier because there's nothing in this world that compares to a perfectly cooked quesarito.
I did not mean
Disgrace.
Delete row. There's a delete row button.
Like, there's holy, a perfectly cooked quesarito, just the cheese melting in my mouth,
I love the quesarito. Like, oh my god.
surrounded by mild
Man,
sauce, perfectly cooked rice,
Can we talk about
And
the
beef.
freaking? Can we talk
And that
about cravings
good
boxes, dude?
Chipotle sauce that gives it that kick.
Extra Bonita.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. All right.
Can we also talk about cravings
Really?
boxes and
I
how
don't
cravings
know.
box?
Your cravings boxes
Okay,
are
best
such
things
crazy
of all time.
deals, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, the $5 cravings box, you get like $12 almost
We're for
worth
the
of
$5.
well, yeah.
Crazy.
It's literally the best deal. I'd
Crunch
say
wrap,
it
five
probably
layer,
matches. Well,
Fiesta
heck, it's probably
potatoes.
better than the Wendy's
Wow,
5 for
nice.
60.
Crazy, dude. It's like wild. I love Taco Bell. I always get the quesarito. Nacho fries, I don't know why they take them away, but they're oh so good. Oh,
I don't know why they brought Mexican pizza back full time, but not
Mexican
nacho fries.
pizza I've had, and I don't know if they made it mid. It tastes kind of mid, but it's good enough. It's good enough.
I feel like, okay, I think it tastes really good, but the only thing is, I always used to get it when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and now that I'm like not a little kid anymore, it doesn't fill me up as much, so I'm like less likely to get it because it's $5, and that instead of doing that, I can just get chalupa, a beefy 5-layer. Yeah, I can get a chalupa, a beefy 5-layer burrito, some like cheesy fiesta potatoes, and they all have blast.
Better value.
Or any drink for $5.
Yeah.
The same price as Mexican pizza.
When I've eaten the Mexican pizza, it kind of just tastes like beans on a chip to me in a lot of ways, which is like, that was alright. It tastes like beans.
I think we can sum up Taco Bell in 3 words.
It tastes exactly how it did before they took it away.
That's my favorite. That is Taco Bell.
That's my favorite.
Always
I just want to say I predicted the exact month they were going to bring it back.
Yeah, the exact month and year they were going to bring back the Mexican pizza. Which is he's in touch with Taco Bell. He literally has an employee uniform, and I barely know how.
I've never even worked there.
He's never worked there in his life.
This is what you actually do. There's no freaking way.
I got those connections.
Oh yeah, he does. He owns a Taco Bell employee uniform. For like no reason. He
Did I just find this out?
He's that connected to his Taco Bell.
Holy crap!
I eat it on the weekly along with Domino's, and usually my weekly food is usually Domino's and Taco Bell, and sometimes McDonald's. So I'm a little biased, but it's good. And Church's Chicken. I usually eat a lot. PDQ never had. Critical really.
Never heard.
PDQ.
Never heard of PDQ.
It's always at the top of Critical's chicken or like fries lists. He likes them a lot. Sure, it's good. I've never had it. Penn Station never had, never heard of.
Never had. Yep. Pizza Hut. I haven't had this since I was like.
Never had it.
Pizza Hut is pretty. You've never had Pizza Hut, Carson? Dang.
I thought you said Penn Station.
Oh, we did, but we went past that. Pizza Hut. What are your thoughts on, Carson? Before you go.
Pizza Hut. I mean. Doesn't Pizza Hut have affiliation with Taco Bell?
I think so. I think Pizza Hut, KFC, and Taco Bell are all related.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I've never complained about Pizza Hut. There's not a lot to complain about with
sometimes
pizza.
I feel like they really load their pizza up with tomato sauce for no reason. That's just my Pizza Hut. It's pretty good.
I haven't had Pizza Hut in forever.
I'm gonna put it. I feel like I hear better things about Papa John's than Pizza Hut. Solid. Popeyes for me is immediate Big Smoke.
Big Smoke.
I'm putting it
No,
below
go. I love it. The goat.
We've had enough of it that I think it's goat tier. I'm gonna put it above McDonald's. Maybe Firehouse.
Surprisingly.
I love Popeyes. They have actual spice like Church's, unlike Chick-fil-A.
Just the complete better side of KFC. KFC was good. That's Popeyes.
Is so much better than KFC. KFC. I mean, look at this tier.
When did we do Panera Bread?
You forgot us doing Panera Bread? I went and got a pastry that I liked a lot. It's good.
I love Panera.
Yeah, I missed that part because I had Alzheimer's.
Do you not like Panera? Or do you?
I do.
Okay.
Tried it a few times. It was really good.
Yeah,
I would go back.
I've never had Portillo's.
Me neither. Never.
I've had Potbelly
No way you
once. It was
Portillo's, bro.
irrelevant.
Never had Potbelly at all.
I had a good club sandwich there once, but that's not enough for me to care. Qdoba
I've had once. I've had once.
Alternate worst version of Chipotle in my eyes.
Yeah.
What is?
Qdoba.
It's kind of just like the.
They also have one of the most annoying ads of all time.
What is it?
I don't remember how the ad went, but it was some really annoying song that played, and it would just pop up on my YouTube playlist sometime, and while I'm like sleeping, and then it'd be the most annoying thing in the world to wake me up. I kind of just want to put them down to trash just because of the ad. I think it's reasonable.
I'm gonna put it next to Subway because in my eyes, Chipotle is better. Qdoba and Subway is worse. Firehouse is better. Subway. So they're similar in my eyes. Quiznos never had. I've heard it's good pizza. I think it's pizza, right?
I didn't even know it was pizza.
No, never heard of it.
That sounds like pizza. I don't know. Roy Rogers.
I haven't heard.
Never heard of.
Never heard of it. Never heard of
Sbarro. Pizza. That is good pizza.
I'm legit gotta go.
I've had better. All right, see you, man.
I see, Carson.
I've had better pizza from Sbarro than these 3 big brands because it's like it's made on the spot. They keep it fresh, and you get these big slices in the food court. I'm gonna put it above these. It's good pizza. I can't in good conscience honestly give much pizza Big Smoke or Goat because it's pizza. I can have great pizza and still think it's aight. It's aight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Because Jets isn't on this. I know
You
what
don't
that
know what
is.
Shake Shack is, right? Or
Nope.
Skyline.
Sheets. It's the funniest name.
That is a funny name. Sonic, in my eyes, is pretty dang mid.
Mid. Yeah.
Like
I don't know. Yeah.
Mid. Only thing I have good there that tastes fresh is their tater tots, but I've had their grilled cheese. It always tasted like kind of stale and
Burgers are
rubbery.
really greasy.
Or burgers are really greasy and kind of taste like you just. It tastes like you left a McDonald's burger out.
Dude,
for
like
30 minutes.
Like Sonic burgers, you feel terrible after eating those
Yeah,
things.
they're greasy. Their hot dogs are extremely greasy.
Never had one of their hot dogs. It's only been burgers and tater tots. And their slushies are good.
Their shakes are a different tier for me. We didn't count what was it? DQ for the ice cream. I like Sonic shakes a lot. Talking about food, like in my eyes, IHOP pancakes are different from something like ice cream or milkshakes.
Yeah, because that's like I eat those.
And for me, Steak and Shake is Big Smoke. I like.
Never had Steak and Shake.
Okay, I'm gonna just put it there.
They closed the one that was near me, so I can never like try Steak and Shake.
Their service is sometimes really, really slow. But they got the best like really thin fries, and always just good.
I've heard good things about their fries.
Swenson's, never heard of.
What the frick is Swenson's?
Okay, Taco Cabana.
Never heard of.
I actually did have once in Texas when I was there for like a few days, and it was really good. It was like really good. Really spicy, like rolled up type tacos, like burritos sometimes. I could, in good conscience, put it in the bottom of Big Smoke here. Or let me think about what it goes with. I'll put it with Chipotle because I've had some good Chipotle stuff. I've had some good taco stuff. Waffle House.
Waffle House.
You die. That is where you go to get shot in the head.
I've eaten there once in my entire life. It was out of town for a trip, obviously, because we don't got those in Michigan because we're civil enough to not get those.
Of course.
But it was civil in the one that I was at. So.
My Waffle House near me.
There was the Chair Perry from that one lady.
Perry from Wendy went hard. That was a great video. She got fired though, which is unfortunate.
Shouldn't have happened.
Shouldn't have happened, which was an L on Waffle House.
Should have got an Employee of the Year award.
So many funny memes though, because they're such a entity. It doesn't feel like something that could be owned by a person or even a corporation. It's such a thing. Like the fact that a Waffle House doesn't stop operating until it is obliterated is so funny. Genuinely, they are generators for hurricanes. And red level Waffle House, for it to not work, is if the place is freaking gone. I gotta show the Wikipedia like image for what a decimated Waffle House looks like. It is so funny. It is like that's when a Waffle House closes. So for funny factor, it's Waffle House. The waffles are usually fine.
Yeah, it's just a normal breakfast place.
I'm gonna put it with I have good breakfast stuff from Jack in the Box. I have good breakfast stuff from Waffle House. But gosh, it's so funny.
Wawa. Honestly, I want to put Wawa in Taco Bell tier because I've never heard of this place before. But that is the funniest name.
I get ads for it, and I don't know what it is. I get ads, and I still don't remember because they're so forgettable.
Wawa.
Wawa.
Dude, Wawa is the funniest name. I just want to boost it because Wawa.
I'll do like that name. It is funny. It looks like a gas station logo to me. I don't know if I'm tripping, but
yeah, you're not wrong. I'd see that next to like Speedway or some crap.
Yeah. Wendy's, nuts.
Okay, Wendy's can either be the worst fast food or some of the best because it is so inconsistent for me. It can be god awful.
I've had some good. I honestly haven't been there in so long. I don't feel like I've even eaten their burgers that much. But
my dad has completely given up on Wendy's. We cannot get Wendy's anymore because of how terrible it's been for like the last few times we got it.
At Wendy's sometimes to the point that they were like just disrespectful to us when we tried to correct our order. And this was like in Tennessee. This was a long time ago, and we just don't eat there that much anymore. We kind of opt for different options. Usually, stuff like not that. Usually Chick-fil-A or Church's.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I could see myself putting it in bottom of solid, but it's just too inconsistent.
Yeah. It's just not the most consistent thing.
Last few times I've went there, I've only gotten a Frosty, and that's just a cup of ice cream. It's kind of funny that they brand it as a Frosty. It's just ice cream.
So yeah, it's just
They made a big deal out of releasing a strawberry ice cream, and that was some of the best strawberry ice cream I've ever had in my life. So, that counts for something. Whataburger I've had once in my life, and it was good. So
isn't it like the southern version of White Castle?
No, that's Crystal with a K.
Okay.
Whataburger is in a lot of people's eyes like In-N-Out, I think. It's kind of elusive, but it's good. We don't have one very close to us, but I had one, and it was good. I feel like I haven't had enough of it for it to not be irrelevant to me. It was good, and I don't want to give an educated opinion on a menu that I don't know. White Castle is extremely mid. I could put it in trash.
Really, I love White Castle. Really, I love White Castle. The one near us is great.
I don't know. I'm more judging it kind of on Crystal. I had a lot of Crystal growing up, and then we just haven't eaten that much White Castle when we were in Michigan.
Okay, so I love White Castle. It is like,
I don't know.
Dude, they're chicken sliders. Chicken sliders. Chicken sliders are so good.
Does White Castle have like their own specific, like you can just order like a White Castle, or it's just like a specific default sandwich that you just get there?
Yeah, it's just the burger, like with the
Are you talking
the pickle, the onion? No, it's a slider. It's only slider.
Okay, yeah, that's what Crystal said. Yeah, Crystal is only little sliders, and you just order, I think, what is called a Crystal, and they were usually pretty cheapo, and I was like, why did we go here? So I don't know. White Castle is a different opinion. I feel like I hear better things about White Castle, probably because it's just better service, better cooking. I wonder if they're owned by the same people, because they're so similar. But I could
put in solid.
Big smoke.
That's fine with you. Okay, I'd like it at top of solid.
My opinion mainly off yours, because I haven't eaten there enough. That's not Crystal, because I think
top of solid would be fine with me.
I don't know what I'm. That is not English. No.
Werner.
It's speak Dutch-ese, bruh. Is that Dutch?
What the heck is this? Is like Gator or some crap? I can't see the green one. What's the green one?
This is Wingstop.
Never.
Oh, dude.
I've never heard of Wingstop.
Oh, we got a few around here, usually in bigger towns. It is good. I could put it in GOAT, honestly. It is the best wings I have. Considering it's my own opinion, I'm gonna put it right next to Panera. Only reason it's not above Panera for me is that sometimes the one around here is literally just like, we're out of chicken. And it's like, what?
That's your whole identity.
They literally have to shut down the whole place because they just didn't order enough. They have terrible management. But when you get the food, it's good. Zaxby's is fine.
I've heard decent things about Zaxby's.
It's fine. I feel like when
there are a lot of these that are like Southern exclusive.
Yeah, we like to eat
holy crap.
We like to get obese, so we have a lot of options.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got an educated northern and southern opinion here, but I also have never seen these logos in my life. This has got to be like California, right? This has got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be like very,
like Shake Shack
very
like
Western.
It's meant for 14-year-olds. So
same with Schlotzky's.
Yeah, those look too modern. I feel like they were made in California like 2 minutes ago. Or LA.
Skyline, I think, is exclusive to Ohio. I'm pretty sure.
Schlotzky's?
No, Skyline.
Oh, Skyline. Oh gosh, not in Ohio. Ew, gross. I wouldn't know. I've only been in Ohio to perform in an orchestra thing, and it was for the Walleyes. It was quite an experience. Look, Ohio genuinely, like, it's not even a joke. I feel like everyone there is like if you dialed the rudeness up from Michigan people to 1,000. People are not nice in Ohio. And they're weird too.
Yeah.
Sorry to our non-existent Ohio listeners. I know y'all don't exist. I'm gonna put Zaxby's in good conscience, but right below Chick-fil-A. Cause it's fine.
I feel like we only handed out only one trash. Man.
Yeah, I feel like food is usually good food. Like I could see myself moving Long John Silver's to trash, but it's like I kind of want to. It's like fast food.
It doesn't sound appetizing. Just having only fish for fast food.
Because I expect
just eat a can of tuna if you want fish. Just eat a can of tuna.
Yeah, for real. Or just eat better.
Just go get the filet fish from McDonald's. That'll probably be better, even though they're like, yeah.
I'd rather go sit down at a place and eat like crawfish or shrimp or
fish
something.
and chips.
Fish and chips restaurants are better. Makes me feel like a Brit, which is unfortunate, but Captain D's I expected to be on this list. Do you have Captain D's near you?
I don't think so. I've never heard of Captain D's.
You've never heard of Whoa, those are everywhere around here. They're in Tennessee and Mississippi. They're mid, like really mid. I could see myself putting it below Long John's, but fast food fish in general, I just don't think is a good idea. So I'm gonna put that in trash. I think I'm gonna just reevaluate because we can never be wrong. So we gotta look over this. Churches, I don't know if it's worse than Wingstop. They're like both right next to each other in my eyes. So I'm gonna leave that the way it is. Cane's good. Five Guys. Arby's, I feel like
maybe move Arby's up.
Arby's up?
I'd say Arby's up. Yeah.
How far here?
Probably just above Cookout. I've never had Cookout though, so.
I feel like you're right. Cookout is very good value and it's good burgers, but it's usually kind of plain because it's
just good value. That's all it is.
A lot of options, so they don't offer the greatest variety on their options. Like if you get a cheeseburger, you're getting a cheeseburger. I'm not sure if you can add bacon or anything. It's good. They got cheese bites and like good fries. It's just all around solid. But Arby's, I get specific things. Their curly fries are always banging. Their sliders are good. I like
chicken's good. I love when a place gives me the option between grilled and like breaded chicken because I'm gonna take that grilled chicken every time. I love grilled chicken.
Yeah, that's fair. I've seen good. I've seen very bad things from Arby's. Critical got food poisoning from a bad sandwich from there.
Yeah.
So it's like rough. Because that means they're cooked on the spot, and if you have really bad kitchens, you're gonna die. So rough for you, but I still like my sliders. So sucks to be you.
Chicken,
and they have funny memes. You're only going on meme factor. Waffle House would be Casa Bonita because I love Waffle House for funnies so much. It's the funniest place.
Little Caesars would also be Casa Bonita.
Yeah, that's real. Broke fella. I don't think I got around to mentioning Waffle House. The Waffle House near me. They used to be open 24/7, and then someone got shot there, and now they close at like 8 now.
It could have happened again. The sun's still got to be out when someone dies this time.
Yeah, bro. It's bad. They're literally breaking their own 24/7 standard because someone. I mean, it's a war zone, man. Well, most Waffle Houses are actually war zone. It's built to be a war zone. Whole place is glass. I mean, you can see.
Yeah, it's a glass rectangle. You're not even wrong.
You are completely visible to the outside opposing blood and/or crip.
It is. Yeah, it's a complete rectangle.
Yeah, and I mean, it feels like you're back in the 70s for a brawl because every Waffle House is equipped with a jukebox as well.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing some Elvis Presley out of that crap.
Yeah.
Any three blue
Gotta
suede
have an
shoes
actual
with the
bar
fight scene gonna be taking place any second
It's
there.
built for a fight. Full glass. I mean, you got like stools to throw at people. And
You can parry a chair.
And you can parry a chair, and you got jukebox music playing in the background. I mean, I don't know what else is meant to happen at Waffle House other than fight. I don't even see waffles being made. I could even move Waffle House down a bit because they usually take forever when I'm like the only one there. But
Yeah.
you know, waffles themselves are just too good for me to move down because I'd be liking unhealthy things. So you know what? It's fine. I think this is a good list. I think.
Yeah, we did. I like this tier list approach that we took this episode. I think this is a very good idea.
I could see this as a recurring thing.
All right? So we don't hype the audience up too much. Do you want to do like one like Switch games, like first party Switch games?
I could. Yeah, that's a good.
War
There's
Zone could break out,
Switch games
but
and I could throw in some. If I make the list myself, I could throw in some indie games that we don't.
As I've played, yeah, I've played. I own a lot of Nintendo's first party Switch games.
Yeah, and I
own more than half of them.
I can say this. I have a coupon that gives me a lot of cool games as well. And I've been trying those and liking and/or.
See, it's the Nintendo Switch Online game vouchers.
Yeah, it's the vouchers for sure. My 100% off coupon is just vouchers.
Because you pay for the vouchers, then you get 100% off on 2 games.
Yeah. For sure. Definitely. And I feel like in this next tier list, when Fire Emblem Engage goes down for even though none of us have played it, we should all sing the opening theme for Engage because we love it so much.
We should memorize it all.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, all 3 of us at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm going to end this here. How long have we been going? 52 minutes. We hit about the hour line for us epic never wrong podcasters.
Yeah.
So that's a W. We are never wrong. Do not contest us and do not comment. Please do not comment on anything we said here. Even if you agree with us, don't speak to us. Thank you. Bye-bye.